We love intersectional feminism. Go bad bitch. Okay. We ready now. Alright, so welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to be doing a all Morphe everything look. I have the 24G palette, the highlighter palettes, as well as the blush palettes. I also have a Morphe sponge and the Morphe primer and setting spray, which I'm not familiar with at all. I'm going to be giving you my full in-depth review of everything that I could actually afford to buy. I should have got lipsticks, but we'll see. We'll finesse something. These are the palettes that I got. This is the blush palette. This is super pretty. There are some highlighters in here as well. I did swatch one and I already know which one I'm gonna use, so I'm really excited. And then I have the other blush palette. I'm addicted. I'm a sucker for a blush palette. Matter of fact, I have two blush palettes coming on the way right now as we speak. But this is the second one. Really nice pinks, a nice purple, a cool tone purple. That one's really nice. Maybe we'll use that one as a blush. And then the working 24G palette. This is the best one they sent me. Out of the three that I initially had, this is the best one that came. Morphe, what you doing? Like, and to prove to you, I took pictures. If I can find them, I'll insert them right here. But I took pictures of each palette that I received, and one I had to just, it was too messy, I had to throw it away. But this is the other one that I kept to show you. Do you guys? You see that? Why? Like, why? Why? Obviously, they're dusty. The shadows are very dusty. They're really pigmented. When I saw this palette online, I immediately thought, this looks familiar. This does not look like the ABH Modern Renaissance? No? Okay? Yes? See? I thought this was a Morphe dupe. Like, how is this not? Who's responsible? Like, this is obviously, the correlation. So, as you guys know, the ABH, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance is in trifling condition, but it just goes to show how amazing this palette is. You guys know it's one of my favorites. It's everyone else's favorite, and for good reason. So I'm thinking, why wouldn't I want a cheaper alternative in larger pan sizes? Now, I would love to have gotten it in its rightful, beautiful condition as I saw it on the display, but, you know, life doesn't work out that way, so. The guns. Do you remember that off Bring It On when they were doing that? You like my charm? I'm hinting at the fragrance in this video. Can you guys tell? If you can tell right now what fragrance I'm using tonight, you'll get an extra bonus point because I don't really have anything to give away. So we're gonna add some powder because it is actually real life 80 degrees in my house. And you guys know, anybody else who does YouTube videos, you can't really have the AC on when you're doing videos because you'll hear it. So we're gonna bathe in this low key and high key. So yeah, fight me. Morphe. Sorry, there's a little lipstick on here. Sorry. It's gonna be a S11 brush, and we're just gonna put that on our eye. We are blendy, okay? She real cute now. She real cute. We're not gonna set it. We're just gonna put it on our eye. I'm going to take this beautiful warm brown shade on a Morphe 521 brush. Just going to add that messily all over our lid, sort of, kind of. I'm just winging it, guys. I don't have a concrete plan. I might see a picture and be like, oh, I want to go for that kind of theme, but I just sit down here and like really wing it, which I don't suggest. Be more organized, be better than me. I love this brown. This brown is a keeper. This brown wants the best for you. This brown wants you to raise your credit score. This is really, really, really pretty. We're going to take Brassy from the 24G palette. We're going to take that with a Morphe 330 brush. Just free promo for Morphe. And I actually have, I want to do like sort of like a favorite brushes video. Let me know if you might be interested in that. If not, just go ahead and block me because it's coming anyway. Just kidding. So now we're going to do this in our crease right here. These colors obviously are true to Morphe's constant consistency with their shadows, where they're not too powdery and they lay down just enough pigment. Also, did you guys see that I hit 100 subscribers? Y'all are so cool. Y'all are so cool, man. Thank you so much. Mila. That's real cute. Also, this video has now turned into ASMR. We do have rain sounds, so if you want to take a nap, because I'm not exciting you, feel free. Referred to as Mooch, this color right here. We're going to add pigment directly into the socket as well on the lash line to give the effect of more fuller lashes. So we're going to start intensifying the color now. I see that Mooch isn't, I don't know if I shouldn't have added on top of this red, but I figured it's a darker color, why not add it? It's not pulling up. Let's try it on this side. Add the color referred to as Brew, the shade, this dark brown shade right here. We're gonna add that. We're gonna add that with a different Morphe 506 brush. Same method. We're gonna go on top lash line, just making a V shape. If you have a really nice pencil brush, I do not. You could have did that with this, but even then I would have went out with this brush to blur out those harsh lines. So we're going to add, we're going to keep the intensification of the shadows going. So we're going lighter to darkest. We're going to now add brownie with a It's My Ray Ray BH7 brush. And now we're going to take a denser Morphe E27 brush, and this is sort of a pencil brush. I'm going to now blend all the colors together. And I wanted to apologize ahead of time in my videos. I do have a stutter, but it's a nervous stutter. Some people find it very endearing. So if you cannot drag me in the comments about it, that'd be awesome. So we are still sweating, so we're going to now add more powder to our mouth. Because it's hot as hell in here. Sorry. Alright. Now that we're nice and smoked on it. So now we're going to take a short shader brush and just some MAC concealer. This is just a fixed fluid. So we're going for a haloed eye look. So just put some concealer roughly down. But now we're going to take Glossy from the Morphe palette, this shade right here. Beautiful sheeny pink shade. Do you see that? Gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. So then we're going to go in with a Morphe S29 brush with the Glossy shade. And I'm going to actually put this minimal fallout, super pigmented. So pigmented. I really wish, I feel like this look would have been dope with this, whatever this was. Let's see if we could get into the shade over here with the Messy palette. it's like a cute mauve color. So we're going to just settle for boxy with the Morphe E10 brush. As you can tell, I'm a Morphe whore. I'm a little... Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh. So to marry these two colors together, sorta kinda, you can't really marry glitters, or can you? Who knows? This color Glazed, I feel like this color make a nice highlight. Cancel all that. We're gonna use Dream. We're gonna use Dream. All these are really gorgeous colors, but I think Dream is what we need. We need to stay along the peachy white gold. She cute. Okay, so now that we're sticking with the we don't need lashes, lashes need us. Oh, cool. This is it. We're going to take the NYX Professional. We're going to take the we're going to take the NYX liner, and we're going to tight line. So for maximum volumage, we're going to take the Perversion. Mascara from Urban Decay. I only have a sample because, you know, I'm a cheapskate, low-key, and high-key. I'ma buy you a drink, ooh-wee, and I'm gonna go with me. I got money in a bag. Same difference. Tops are done. Now it's time for bottoms. We're gonna dust away. All right, so now we're gonna get into contouring, highlighting. We're gonna get into that kind of life, and we're just going to take the, this is actually the darkest one. Morphe, at least you tried. You know, I can't even fault them. Dark undertones are really tricky, and I think as Black women, we forget that. But at the same token, does not mean you should not try. And I feel like if you wanted to, you would. The approach, I think these are really cute. I would say that there's no way I don't even know if I'm a bronze with this. Let's see. We'll try. I'm open to trying. So we're gonna take Fabulous with the Morphe E4 brush. It is really red. Okay, I will say this. If you have a choice of bronzer that is darker, or if you have sort of like a contour shade, I would only use this as a contour mixer or like a topper. I usually, as you guys know, I love this Black Radiance one. I would go in with this. Let's try it on this side. We're gonna try to do the Black Radiance and the Fabulous shade. I don't know. Yeah, so this side is really red, as you can see. And then this side is better because I added a darker shade, so maybe we should have went one more pan for sure. I do appreciate the mirror in here, but I'm confused as to why we didn't stick with that trend with the blush palettes. Like none of the blush palettes have mirrors. You see that? But the highlighting palette does. So definitely blush. We should have definitely had. Just stick with just mirrors on everything. Mirrors on the brushes as well while we're at it. Contour a little bit with the Debutante shade in the palette right here. It's doing a little something. It is. I would honestly, I would only use this one to literally what I'm using it right now for, and that's just carving out my nose a little bit. I'm going to use an unlikely shade. We're going to use Babe. I wouldn't use this shade, but we're going to see. We're going to see because I'm scared. We're going to blend her out because she is just coming on strong. She came out the gate bugging. Like, so now we're going to take, do y'all think I should use hot? What y'all think? See? Yes or no? Yeah. We're going to take a tapered highlighter brush from Sigma. We're going to use that to put on blush because we're about that life. Ooh, MUA would have been cute too. Wow, she's pigmented. Actually not done. I want to actually take the 24G palette again, and we're going to take the same exact colors we did on the top, the brown shades on the bottom. We're going to take the Morphe 5433 brush, and I'm going to take the brown shade, of course, that I used at the beginning. This shade, 1, 2, 3. That dark red shade we took earlier. Just on the outer, just taking some MAC Giga Lash on the bottom lashes. Real messy like. Same Old Faithful, the chestnut lip liner. I'm sorry, I had to look because it's either chestnut or cork, depending on how frisky we're feeling. Take the Dose of Colors color in Stone. This is a old shade. Like, I got this in a trio. Like, do they even still do trios? Does anybody else feel like when it's hot, y'all just don't care? You're like, y'all literally care less. I literally care less right now. Like, Devilishly Stylish. This is a Disney collab with MAC they had, but just in the middle. Anyways, we're taking our Morphe setting mist, and I hear grave reviews about this, guys. Like, people will like fight your grandmother for this stuff. For the 24G palette, as far as a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, yes, absolutely hard dupe. I will even say the additional shimmer shades is what kind of bigs this one up for me. The only thing with this palette is that I love the shade Love Letter in the ABH, and this one doesn't really have. That's just this shade right here, guys. See that shade right there? A gorgeous baby. I love that shade, and 24G doesn't really have sort of like a warmer pink, which I enjoy. They do have this one, which is really pretty, but it's just not the same. It's really not the same at all. So definitely try the 24G. I love this palette. I won't say it doesn't replace my Modern Renaissance, but if I had to choose which one to use, I would say both for different reasons. Again, that pink shade, I don't feel like it holds the palette, but it's definitely a determining factor in why I purchased this one. This one, the pan sizes appeals to me. The color shades, the shimmer shades, the selection overall is gorgeous. I don't like that this is so big and it doesn't have a mirror. Even the highlighting, the bronzer palette had a mirror, so I wish they started implementing mirrors in the products. Now for the blushes. Love them. They swatch beautifully. This shade was definitely a determining factor. It's actually really red. I don't know if you can, it's like an orangey red. See that now? And you see that peachy shade? I love a good peach in the summer. I love a good peach. So I would definitely use that. The highlight, I loved it. I didn't think it picked up a lot of texture or it didn't make me feel really patchy. And with the setting spray, everything just melted flawlessly into my skin. So all of these products are definitely, oh hell yes. If you guessed Tea Roses, that this was a Tea Rose, which is a signature in the Coach perfumes, you were right. The perfume for this video is Coach Eau de Toilette. This one is bomb. The theme for this, I think the story for this fragrance was sort of like a pretty city living, and this is definitely true to the look overall. I feel like I'm just like an NYC native, just like a native streetwalker. I walk Canal Place and like shop at Soho boutiques in my spare time while also advocating for women's rights. So power to the Coach fragrance. I will put the notes on the screen as well. And this slay is complete. That is it for the final completed look. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a really, really big thumbs up. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.